3 feet versus 6 feet and why it matters. The Art and Science of Staying in Your Lane by Tom Seast. Social distancing. Recently, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, has announced that they are reviewing the science and data of whether we all need to stay 3 feet apart or 6 feet apart, and whether these rules differ in various settings or with various age groups. The practice of socially distancing became a popular tool for government agencies and public policy advocates as a response to COVID-19. Criticism. Many people have criticized these public policy efforts, like the requirements of mask wearing and social distancing, as they say they are ineffective. They often cite various scientific or logical arguments to make their points. I've personally witnessed a year full of graphs, charts, and scientific studies that lead me to wonder too. But I've always believed that neither public policy will ever work based on an entirely different reasoning. Mask and distancing. You see, mask and social distancing may or may not work as concept. I'm pretty sure the public policies and requirements for wearing masks and social distancing will never work, and I'll explain why. 3 feet or 6 feet. You see, I've ridden my bicycle all over this country and other countries, accumulating over 24,000 miles in about a 6-year period. In that time, I have ridden in many places where motorists are ordered to share the road with bicyclists or stay 3 feet away or even 1 lane away. And, without exception, when I'm riding in areas where these rules are posted and more likely to be enforced, the drivers of the vehicles are far more prone to ignore these rules and drive more aggressively around bicyclists. Reason for the rules. The reasoning behind the rules or the laws never really matters. Even though there is no doubt that distancing from a cyclist will reduce the chance of injuring or killing a bicyclist, thousands still die each year due to accidents or collisions with motorists. I find motorists are far more helpful and cooperative when I'm riding in areas where no such rules or laws are posted. But I digress. Can't we all just get along? I find people are more apt to get along when they aren't told how to behave. Since there aren't any rules, they tend to be more wary and cautious in how they interact. But that's just my observation. As a kid, I saw far better behavior on the playground or after school than I did in the classroom with all the rules. The rules. I wish that we could set rules that everyone would follow and that all bicycling deaths or disease deaths would be gone, but I don't ever expect it to change in my lifetime. Historically, even just having a few rules has never worked. I could be wrong, of course. I've lost friends in the last years due to bicycles and to COVID, and both were tragic. All life is precious in my mind. But it seems rules were made to be broken, and they often are. How I ride. I ride my bicycle very defensively and usually when I'm very alert, for I am wary of anything that might kill me. I can see the danger, and if I had the presence of mind, I can swerve to avoid it, hopefully. But maybe not. We don't have such a luxury with invisible diseases and viruses. So I proceed cautiously and optimistically and do my best to prepare for any eventuality. But I may fail too. And it won't be the first time. Safe versus unsafe. The reality is that no one really understands what is safe and what is unsafe. People taking massive precautions still have gotten sick and died. People with training that are properly equipped have still gotten sick and died. So, I have little confidence in arbitrary rules made by flawed human beings, saving humankind from anything. Be safe out there. I hope you all stay safe out there while you're walking, riding, playing, and hanging out with each other. I really do. And I continue to hope that this virus will go away someday too. Like everything, it seems to have its ups and downs. My only suggestion is that you live life aware and prepared and do your best. Me. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my days on the sunny side of the soil, enjoying my walking, meandering, and riding. And when I ascend to my home beyond the sky and they plant my earthly remains below the dirt, I will have done my best to stay safe out there. Feel free to follow my ramblings at the links listed below.